If you're relying on cash alone, you might be in for a surprise. In this video, we're talking about 5 assets that are far better than cash and why they could be the key to securing your financial future. Let's get straight to the facts. Cash, as we know it, is not what it used to be. It's losing its value faster than most people realize. In 1980, for example, one US dollar had a certain level of purchasing power. Fast forward to today, that same dollar is worth only 25 cents. Yes, you heard that right. It's lost 75% of its value. So, if holding on to cash is a losing game, what can we do instead? The answer lies in diversifying our assets. First on our list is gold. A lot of people think gold is the ultimate safety net, and for good reason. Gold is often called a hedge against inflation, because while cash loses value, gold tends to hold, or even increase in value. A dollar invested in gold back in 1980 is now worth approximately $3.65. Not as impressive as other assets, but it's still holding its own compared to cash. But here's something to keep in mind. Gold, while valuable, doesn't produce anything. You can't rent it out like real estate, and it doesn't create dividends like stocks. As Warren Buffett famously said, gold just sits there. It's a solid hedge, but it doesn't actively generate income. It's more of a protective shield for your wealth, not a growth engine. Number 2, real estate. Imagine that same dollar we mentioned earlier, but instead of holding it as cash, you invested it in real estate. What would it be worth today? Well, that dollar would now be worth around $4 in property value. This means that while inflation eroded the value of cash, real estate not only kept up, but significantly appreciated. Not bad for just sitting on an asset, right? But if you had rented out that property, your returns could be even more impressive. Rent prices have surged over the years, and for every dollar of rent you would have collected in 1980, today you'd be earning about $5.30. That means not only has your property increased in value, but it's also been providing you with consistent income along the way. Real estate offers a dual advantage. Not only do you benefit from rising property values, but you also generate passive income through rent. This steady stream of income can continue indefinitely, providing a reliable financial cushion. You're investing in something you can physically see, touch, and improve. The demand for housing and property isn't going away anytime soon, making real estate one of the safest long-term investments available. Moving on to our third asset, bonds. Bonds are often seen as a safer, more conservative investment compared to stocks. They don't offer the same high returns, but they do provide stability. Bonds pay regular interest, which makes them an excellent option for those who want consistent, reliable income. Let's break it down. If you had invested $1 in 3-month bonds back in 1980 and kept reinvesting your returns, that dollar would now be worth about $5. While it's not as impressive as stocks, it's certainly better than cash, which continues to lose value over time. Bonds are often seen as a good hedge against inflation, similar to gold. They provide a level of safety, especially for those who want to preserve their wealth without taking on too much risk. Number 4 on the list is stocks, which can be one of the most lucrative investments if approached wisely. What's fascinating about stocks is their ability to offer returns, not just through price appreciation, but also via dividends, a share of a company's profits paid out to shareholders. Historically, stocks have provided an average return of around 10% annually, making them one of the best performing assets over time. Let's consider a simple example. If you had invested just $1 in the S&P 500 several decades ago, today that investment would be worth about $55. That's a dramatic increase compared to other asset classes like real estate or gold. Stocks have the ability to grow in value consistently over time, which is why they're such a vital part of any investment portfolio. What makes stocks even more attractive is the opportunity to reinvest dividends. Instead of taking dividend payments as cash, you can use them to buy more shares, further compounding. Your returns. If you reinvested dividends from that same S&P 500 investment, Your $1 could grow to around $170. This is a key strategy used by successful investors like Warren Buffett to invest in companies that generate returns, then reinvest those earnings to maximize growth. In the long run, stocks offer a powerful combination of growth and income, making them a cornerstone of successful investment strategies. Finally, we have the most powerful and controversial asset on the list: cryptocurrency. Love it or hate it, there's no denying that crypto has made some people very rich. Bitcoin, for example, has seen explosive growth since its launch. If you had invested in Bitcoin when it first started trading, your returns would be astronomical. However, crypto is volatile. One day it's up, the next day it's down. It's not for the faint of heart. But for those willing to take the risk, crypto has offered some of the highest returns of any asset class. Just be cautious. While the potential rewards are high, so are the risks. It's always a good idea to diversify and not put all your eggs in one basket, especially with something as unpredictable as cryptocurrency. So, what's the big takeaway here? Cash is no longer king. Holding onto cash could be one of the worst financial moves you make in today's economy. With inflation eroding its value year after year, it's important to look at alternatives that will not only protect your wealth, but help it grow. Real estate, gold, stocks, bonds, and even cryptocurrency all offer different benefits. Some provide stability and security, while others give you the potential for important growth. The key is to diversify your investments and understand that each asset has its role in building a strong financial future. But here's the most important thing: don't rely solely on cash. While it's essential for day-to-day expenses, it's not a reliable way to build or protect wealth over the long term. Make your money work for you by investing in assets that grow and generate income. That's the real secret to financial security. Leave a comment below and let us know which asset you think is the best investment right now. Thanks for watching.